my asshole of the week goes to a guy who has to pretend he's not dominant, who has to feign interest for the good of his entire sport because all he does is fucking dominate. And when you hear him talk and you listen to his interviews and watch him do what he does, you're just like, dog, why don't the jig is up, dude. Why are you giving me this shit? He's probably the greatest women's coach of all time, outside of Pat Summitt. Rest in peace, Pat Summitt. Gina Auriemma.
First of all, the greatest women's coach of all time is Iceberg Slim.
That's
not even a question, all right? He's getting these girls to give him buckets.
Dog.
He's not getting them to give him dollars,
Shout
bro.
out Dave Chappelle, dog. I'm watching the Final Four, the men's Final Four. And it's all this intrigue, all these big-time schools going down, and Loyola Chicago taking all these headlines, and Sister Jean, and upsets and all this stuff. And this is why it's a $1 billion tournament. Because
they market it right.
Never know what could happen. It's unpredictable. You don't know. You know why the women's NCAA tournament is not popping?
The women?
We know what's going to...
Because...
the women holding the basketballs?
Terrible people. But the reason why...
Listen, are they better than me? Yeah. But I wouldn't have the audacity to make anyone watch me play basketball.
I'll be honest. There was...
You know what I mean? Yeah, a woman will give me buckets all day. But I'm not going to have the fucking gall to put myself on ESPN playing basketball.
Do women get scholarships for sports? Wait, do they really or no?
Oh, God. This is going so left.
No, I'm dead ass serious. Do they really?
Yes, they do. They do.
They get sports scholarships?
This is not the 60s. They absolutely do.
For what?
You're a terrible human being. I just
Not
want
for
you to know.
basketball.
Oh, my God.
Wait a minute.
You look legitimately shocked.
Wait a minute. They get sports scholarships?
He's lying.
Oh, my God, please.
No, I'm not
Oh,
lying.
God.
I thought that they would get scholarship for certain sports that they're better at.
Oh, my God, no.
Like what?
Like equestrian.
Title IX, bro.
No, women
you know
are
what
better
Title
at
IX
equestrian.
is?
They're because they weigh less. Deadass. They're better than men at equestrian. I know every sport women are better than men at. Equestrian.
Oh, my gosh.
And then that's it.
That's it. That's it. They don't have
But
to
no,
get
in all
slapped
seriousness.
on their balls or whatever.
So they get full sports scholarships.
Yes. Yes, they do. They do.
What?
You look completely blown away by this.
Dude. Hold on. This is nuts. So
You thought they paid to play basketball?
yeah. I thought it was like a club. I thought it was like like one of intramurals or something like that. I thought it was like a intramural thing.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This is mind-boggling to me.
It's terrible to think.
So you're saying no? This is
You think
now.
at the beginning of every
Here's the
season,
thing, I
Gino
actually
Auriemma's
do-
collecting jersey fees and
I
shit?
actually
Absolutely.
do. At one point, I
No.
did enjoy women's college basketball. When it was like when Tennessee was good,
Yeah.
when UConn was good, when North Carolina was good, it was actually enjoyable.
Is this what
And
you
it's like-
talked about during brunch?
And this
What the fuck is going on over here? It was enjoyable. What the hell is this guy talking about?
I'm telling you,
listen.
man, that was when Kaz had a girl, dog. It was
yeah.
different.
Dude, yeah, you're a different man now.
The
You're not
future
like,
was
fuck this shit.
females.
You
You
know?
thought. Then you saw what the future brought. Now you said we hard on these hoes in 2018.
Exactly. Well, we ain't in the future yet. We in the present.
Oh, God damn it. I tried women's sports. I tried.
Yo, but here's what I think the best argument. This is crazy to me. I think the best argument.
I feel bad we completely fucked Kaz's point.
No.
I had a point.
No.
I had a point.
We're gonna get back to it. We're going back to it. But I think the best argument for paying college athletes is that is that women's college athletes are getting the same tuition as men. Like, that's mind-boggling to me. That you could have a whole stadium filled, $1 billion industry for men, and they're getting the same free tuition as the women. The women aren't bringing in that money. You're telling me the female sports team is bringing in as much as the male sports team? There's no way. That's unfair. That's truly unfair.
Man. I guess.
Okay, but then by your logic,
guess.
you shouldn't get a scholarship for like gymnastics
Yeah.
or swimming or any of those sports, male or female.
But a
You
lot
can
of
get
these
a
women go to
scholarship
like
for gymnastics or swimming? I thought you only get scholarship for the ones that people show up to.
No, dude.
Wait a minute.
It's the-
That's why there's no money to pay them. Because you're just letting everybody get scholarships. Honestly.
I mean, in theory.
Hold on.
In theory, yeah.
Why are you not
but-
trying to get a scholarship? Not every
know,
sport is
dude.
scholarship.
I don't
That's
know.
impossible.
I don't know.
That's
Not-
impossible.
Mad
Every,
scholarship.
every.
There's actually a very quietly kept Indian hustle where you get good at like fencing, and then you can get into like Princeton. No, probably no
Really?
scholarship,
But they
yeah.
don't do athletic scholarships at Princeton. They do academic.
Yeah,
if
so
you're
you
good at
probably won't get a
sports.
scholarship, but it's like an easy in
Mm,
because they need a team.
mm-hmm.
All these guys need teams,
Honestly, we should cut that shit. I think any sport that
and
doesn't,
that's a big thing they talk about with paying athletes is like, are you? I think by Title IX you're supposed to give everybody the same, but you can't pay the fucking swim team. They don't make any money.
But you're not
there's
paying.
not even seats in the
it's
swimming
not
arena.
NFL. It's
How am I
not,
supposed to
it's
watch?
not a
Bleachers,
college
dog.
football
Wait, are there
team where you're
bleachers?
paying
Yeah.
like fucking 40 kids' tuitions, or like 10 of them are walk-ons or whatever. Like
Yeah.
for a swimming team, you're paying maybe I don't know how many people are on a swimming team. Maybe like 6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
How many women get a scholarship on a team?
maybe 10 and maybe like 2
whole
walk-ons.
Stop, stop it.
Yo,
Stop
come
it.
on, dog.
Stop it.
You can't
Stop
be this.
doing
You
this.
can't. You
Stop
can't.
doing this.
Guys,
You can't.
the
yo.
whole
You
team,
cannot be this.
the whole
It's
team
too-
is getting a scholarship. The last girls can't even make left-hand layups. I understand the top 2 are girls on the team.
So wrong.
that they could dribble with both hands.
My entire point was just drove off the rails, dog.
All right, so, all right, Gino Ariema.
Nah,
okay.
he's an asshole. Whatever, it's done.
It's really done. We really just
No,
cut the
I'm
dick off.
sorry.
this man.
I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. I had a mind-boggling experience right here. I didn't know that women were getting
I think
free
Gino's
tuition.
an asshole because every year he has to pretend that this is a competitive sport, but he blasts teams by like 80 points a game, and I don't know. Gino's kind of a jerk.
So you think
Like,
he's a dick?
I think he's a dick, man. Like it's like,
Why
dog,
does he?
you
How does he
don't have
pretend
to-
it's gonna be competitive though? I don't know.
Because like
because,
they
you
go,
know,
they
whatever.
have like these during the game interviews and like, oh well, I don't know like how we're playing and yada yada yada, and like they'll be up by like 60. It's like,
Look at
what
his
can we do
posture
to
right here.
improve?
He's
and yada,
clapping
yada.
like he wants his players to play harder.
Like if you you didn't watch it, but if you watched the championship game last year,
Yeah.
they finally lost.
Wait,
They have a
tournament?
championship game.
Hold on. They got a tournament? Hold on. Hold on. Is there a March Madness for girls?
March Sadness.
Clearly, you know.
Is
this.
it March Madness for
March
girls?
Sadness.
Wait, why don't they just call it the menstrual month?
It's all-
That's the real March Madness, right? When you get all 64 teams cycling up
Y'all
at one point in time.
fucking nuts.
That's
Yeah.
mad. You want some
nuts.
madness? There you go. Have them tampon strings dangling down from the shorts.
Yeah.
This is crazy. So they got 64 teams. And they're in
Poor
the tournament.
Kaz, dog.
Yeah.
I really
wanted
tried.
to do a point, man. He wanted
Alright,
to
sorry.
make
I
a
really
point.
tried.
Back to
It's over. It's over.
It's
It's
done.
over.
No, we can bring it back.
Nah, you
It's
flipped
done.
the switch off.
It's all
over, dog.
done. It's
No,
all good.
you can do it.
No.
You
it's
killed
cool.
this man's
It's-
energy. It's
I
done.
I didn't even have it anymore. I had a thing.
We let him.
And
Then
it
you
was-
let him build up a little more momentum, and then
it
you
was like,
cut his
wait a
dick off
minute.
again. Just dick and balls with. They got a tournament.
Son,
You're
Okay.
a fucking dick.
with all due respect,
Oh my
with all due
God.
respect, it's wild they got a tournament, right?
It is a
That's
lot. It
wild.
is-
Like,
it used to be a
I-
competitive tournament. That's why I'm saying he's an asshole.
yeah, but
It used to be good.
Guys,
It
Listen,
used to be
I reffed a
fun
couple
to
games
watch.
at the
Guys.
Boys and Girls Club that were highly competitive. I didn't think they needed to be nationally televised. You know what I mean? Highly
Wait a minute.
competitive.
But what I'm trying to understand is, you're telling me there's 64 colleges that have girl basketball teams? Wait, is that? No. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
no. This is real. Are you saying every college got a boys and girls basketball team?
It's called Title IX, bro. Yes.
Title IX?
Title IX.
What's that?
If you're good? Every Division I school.
He can't even keep a straight
If
face.
you have a
anymore.
male
He can't
team.
even keep
Hold
a straight
on, what's
face. anymore.
Title IX?
Stop
If-
indulging
No,
this
what's
shit.
Title IX? What's Title IX?
It basically says if you have a team for men,
Yeah.
you have to have a team for women as well. That's
Why?
what it is. Because it's I don't know. Fuck. I lost my point. Whatever. It's done. This sucks. I don't know. And I never get like driven off point. I'm like completely lost now. I'm like, damn, I didn't even watch the tournament.
Kaz
I
never
just
coming
know.
back from uninterrupted. You going to LA and you never coming back, dog.
Nah, fuck it. It is
Gino Auriemma is an asshole.
he's a jerk. We know you're gonna win the NCAA tournament. You don't have to pretend that it's competitive. You're gonna win by 50. Stop
Do they play
pretending.
5-on-5?
Oh,
Is it?
here's
Wait,
the thing.
is
If
it
you're
full
not
court?
watching this on the YouTube?
Is it full court?
Not watching this on the
Hold
YouTube.
on.
He's
Is it
legitimately
full court?
flabbergasted.
Wait, are they playing
It's-
full court 5-on-5 with subs?
Do they have jerseys? Or they just wear their aprons onto the
No,
court? I don't
that's
understand.
That's the next thing I was gonna ask. Do they all have to wear the same color? They all bring like the same color?
So in women's tennis, is it just instead of rackets, it's just rolling pins?
Yeah.
That's where we're going with this.
I don't know. I lost. I lost it. Don't worry about this.
All right, my bad, yo.
It's all good.
All right, so Gino Auriemma, right?
No, we're done. We're done. Alex, we're fucking done. Go to another picture, goddammit.